Since the dawn of civilization, humanity has been obsessed with the idea that we are not alone in this vast universe. Could ancient myths and legends hold the key to understanding our cosmic ancestry? Welcome back to another shocking and adventurous journey with us here inside the darkened crypt, as we venture into the deserts of Peru, where a series of bizarre discoveries have rocked the foundation of everything we thought we knew about our origins. Today's episode is so shocking that I had to sit down to read it because it's so amazing and unbelievable. At a press conference in Mexico City on April 4, 2024, researchers from Peru and Mexico, including the world-renowned UFO and alien researcher Jaime Maussan, was also in attendance, preparing to unveil new information regarding a recent discovery linked to the tridactyl mummies. The focus was on an egg, which had an actual embryo named Raphael inside, supported by CT scans, videos and images presented to a captivated audience of reporters. However, the event took a bizarre and shockingly unexpected turn when two women, one claiming to be a lawyer for the Peruvian Ministry of Culture and the other claiming to be a worker for the Ministry of Culture, intervened without proper invitation and rudely disregarded the live televised event without clear explanation.
Good morning. Sorry for the interruption. We are carrying out an unexpected preventive action with the Ministry of Culture with the Specialized Cultural Heritage Police regarding the exhibition of the actual mummies. One thing that you have pointed out on social networks, you know that the public ministry, as a preventive action, protects cultural heritage assets. We would like to know who is responsible for the event or who guards this supposedly cultural heritage property.
Please, are you a journalist? Are you taking your seats?
No, I'm going to draw up a record, and I could report it to you with that information you just gave me.
The forums are going to be presented at the TEO in a few minutes. Will you please take a seat and join us to watch?
No, I can't accompany you. I'm going to draw up the minutes. It is only to safeguard the alleged cultural heritage property. You are pointing. It is a custody according to our current regulations, according to the Ministry of Culture, which is the excellent rector and is here. Actually, we want to talk to the person in charge.
Your name and position, please.
Your name and position?
Please, your name and position.
Adriana Lopez. I'm a lawyer for the Ministry of Culture. But in any case...
And what is the reason for the presence?
We have already pointed out to you. It has been reported on social networks that there is a heritage asset. Presumably we say so because we do not know it, and the technicians have to establish it.
You do not know anything about these bodies because you have not wanted to. Allow me, this is my event.
She is not.
You are going
an
into a
elite
private place,
employee.
to a private event. Perfect. Make your minutes. Make your minutes. They don't even
The
know what the
absence of
beings are
official
called.
guards or
They have-
authorities added to the confusion, leaving the situation unresolved. Their actions seemingly aimed to confiscate the materials, raising suspicions of their true motives and why they would choose such a public display of harassment and alleged attempted theft in front of a live studio audience. This scenario practically writes itself. Sometimes I think about what the producer is going to give me to read to you, the viewers, and I worry when I come here to record. Will the audience believe me when I read this script? But you do because you all have the power of discernment.
In these three-dimensional reconstruction images of the tomography, it is clearly seen, and I will go on to point out the head and spine.
Could we go back to the previous one, please? Could we go back a little?
As part of the studies, an endoscope was entered into the abdominal cavity of Montserrat's body for the first time. With this endoscope, we can see that there are tiny bones or broken muscle tissue inside the abdominal cavity and in the part corresponding to the iliac crest, which is the hip of Montserrat's body. We can see that a dried fetal material is attached that obviously humped. The naked eye makes it difficult to identify directly, but with the help of X-rays, computed tomography, and its three-dimensional reconstruction, the presence of a fetal body approximately 12 centimeters long can be accurately detailed.
What you're now looking at is Raphael, the unborn tridactyl baby lying in stasis for over 2,000 years. What if what we are looking at is from much older periods? Let's assume that this could also be from 25,000 years ago, when the pyramids and Atlantis were built. To find remains this well-preserved after thousands of years is unprecedented. The mere fact that we can scan and analyze these specimens in such detail using modern technology is a gift that may finally shed light on one of humanity's oldest mysteries. Just imagine holding the key to proving we were engineered by extraterrestrial visitors. And remarkably, these are not the first mummies found with bizarre qualities tied to ancient alien theory. In the 1990s, the mummified remains of a humanoid creature with an elongated skull and 3 fingers on each hand caused a global sensation when it was unearthed in a tunnel system near the ancient ruins of Sacsayhuaman in Peru. The similarities to the new Nazca finds cannot be ignored. Were these different tribes, or perhaps different types of visitors from the same otherworldly civilization? There are just too many pieces lining up to mere coincidence. With these game-changing discoveries continuing to challenge our understanding of the ancient world, many are calling for the construction of a dedicated museum to properly study and secure these precious relics. After all, if these are indeed the remains of our cosmic ancestors, don't they deserve to be treated with the utmost reverence and respect? The truth is out there, and perhaps buried in the deserts and mountains of Peru lie the answers to questions we've pondered for millennia. Who were these beings? What great knowledge did they share with primitive humanity? And could we be destined to make contact with their kind once again? The archaeological evidence grows more compelling with each unearthed anomaly. The time has come to rewrite our history books and prepare for a universe far more incredible than we ever dared dream. As mind-blowing as these discoveries are, they may just be the tip of the iceberg when it comes to understanding humanity's true origins. What other secrets lie buried beneath the sands of Peru and the ancient ruins that dot this incredible landscape? The famous Nazca lines themselves have baffled researchers for decades. Etched into the high desert over an astonishing 200 square mile area, these massive geoglyphs depicting animals, plants, and bizarre humanoid figures are so precisely created they can only be properly viewed from the air. How did a prehistoric civilization possess the mathematics and sight capabilities to construct something so immense and accurate? The sheer scale and complexity of the Nazca lines defy explanation by our primitive ancestors alone. You have to consider that these same people were somehow interacting with and capable of precisely rendering anatomical details of beings with elongated skulls and odd physical traits. The evidence keeps mounting that they were directed by, or had help from, an advanced extraterrestrial race. Some researchers have gone so far as to hypothesize that the entire Nazca desert region was essentially an ancient alien airport or meeting place, where ceremonial rituals and offerings were conducted to commune with or beckon these sky people. When you analyze the archaeological record holistically, you see similarities in skulls, art motifs, strange burials and mummification practices spanning vast distances and timelines. It suggests these were not just isolated incidents, but arguably components of a far-reaching ancient alien civilization that spanned the entire globe and had outposts right here in Peru. The mere prospect of those outposts still existing beneath unexplored mountains and deserts has researchers feverishly mapping the entire region with new technology like ground-penetrating radar and high-resolution satellite imagery. Who knows what other earth-shaking finds may be unearthed? Show scientists analyzing new data and mapping technology. For years, the ancient alien theory was dismissed as a fringe belief. But now, With biological evidence like these mummies to back up the archaeological record, even mainstream scientists cannot ignore the mounting clues that our primitive ancestors had help from a vastly advanced extraterrestrial civilization. We are simply unprepared as a species to accept the truth of our cosmic origins staring us right in the face. These most recent finds in Peru appear poised to unleash a Pandora's box, ready or not. The world's greatest minds working for a new center for the study of ancient alien artifacts might be just what is needed to solve the greatest puzzles surrounding our shared ancestry. The notion that we are the only beings in the cosmos has unquestionably been disproven. The real question is, where will this trail of evidence lead? And what other profound revelations await us as we embrace the cosmic implications of these earth-shaking finds? Come along as we delve deeper into the astonishing objects and riddles that are changing the way we see the cosmos and our role in it. All it takes to know the truth is to be open-minded and brave enough to consider the possibility that our ancestry goes well beyond Earth and into space. Thank you for liking, sharing and subscribing, and remember to hit that bell icon. It keeps you and me in touch so you get alerted to the latest content. Until next time, this is Mr. Cornwell, and I will be seeing you soon in the darkened crypt.